Hey y'all, it's Kelly Clarkson. Thank you so much to Romeo and the Saturday Night Online crew for having me again. Obviously, it went well the first time, so we're back. Let's get started. Andrew from NYC, what was the last movie you saw? I think it was called Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. I think that's the name of it. If it's not, it's got Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt, and it was actually really good. It was a good film. It was like a kind of a mind twister, but or not really. It was just a great movie. Watch it. Okay. Emily from Philadelphia, what did you do on Valentine's Day? I had the best Valentine's Day ever because I was in London and I got to perform at this club. Like 2 a.m. I went on stage and it was GAY and it was the most fun event I've ever been a part of. It was so fun. Everybody was crammed in there. It was so hot, but it was really fun. It was a small club and my whole band and crew were there. My husband was with me, so it was really good. Woo! Chelsea from Michigan, what is one song you'd like to cover that you haven't yet? Oh, that's a lot of songs. I want to do Beyonce's Drunk in Love. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I want to do it. I love that song. I just want to go surfboard. I just want to do it real bad, like on stage. Jamal from Toronto, what is your favorite TV show at the moment? I love The Blacklist. I love Castle. That's a go-to. I really love Castle, but the Blacklist is probably my favorite that I watch right now. Love me some James Spader. Morgan from Munger. How has becoming a mom changed your life? I don't know how to pronounce things, so you know what? It's changed for the better. I thought it would be like busier, and I thought it would be more chaotic and like, oh dear God, how am I going to fit all this in? But it's actually far more peaceful than I thought. She's like the happiest. I pop out like magical children that are like so happy, and she's just great, and she makes everything more fun. So it's actually great. And I have an 8-year-old and a 13-year-old as well that I married into, which are awesome. So they're all very different ages, so it's all fun. But very different points in their life. Dan from Chicago, what song are you most looking forward to perform from the new album? We actually are making the set list right now for tour, and I'm really excited about Dance With Me. It's on the new album. It probably won't be a single, but it's like one of my favorites, and I think it's going to be awesome on tour. So I'm pretty excited about that one, and Invincible. And I guess I'm excited about Heartbeat Song too because all the fans keep like singing it to me. Like I think that's gonna be one of those fan sing-alongs where everybody knows the lyrics. So I'm just excited about performing the new record. Every artist loves to perform the new songs, you know. I'm gonna do the hits as well. Don't worry. All right. So David from New York, what is your songwriting process like? Honestly, it's just whenever I'm inspired to write something. Like I ended up writing piece by piece the song for the title track for this new album after a conversation with my sister on the phone, inspired me. Different songs for different times. Like all the other songs in the album. Like I have to be inspired by life. I can't ever plan it. I'm not one of those writers that's like, let's get together at Tuesday at 5 p.m. and write a love song. Like I can't do that. That's not my talent by any means. So, but I was actually pregnant a lot during this, or not a lot, I just was. There's only one kind to be, but but I was pregnant during this whole album and the making of it, and I was sick quite a bit, so I wasn't feeling super inspired. So I only wrote on like 5 songs on this album, and I collected songs from other artists, which was really cool because I've never really done that for an album, like just sat back and collected a bunch. And there are so many talented writers, and they were so inspiring to me because I was feeling so down because my pregnancy was hard. So it was a really fun album to make, and creatively it was very different to make. So hope you like it. Kathy from Sydney, do your best impression of your husband. Oh my God. I don't even know if I could he has, like, we have this argument always, like, who has the thickest accent, which obviously it's Brandon, because people can't understand him sometimes. I say sometimes to be nice, but like, he has a pretty thick accent, and we're both Texan. And I know I have an accent, but I feel like people can say, like, he mumbles. Anyway, I don't have an impression. I feel like I would get in trouble too, so I feel like Kathy is setting me up for failure. Will from Texas. What was the inspiration behind the album Piece by Piece? Well, Will. Uh, Piece by Piece is actually one of the songs on the album, and which is one reason why we named the album that. And also because on each one of my albums, I like a lot of different styles of music. It all is in the realm of pop, but I like R&B influences and pop and country and rock and all that. So there's using some dance in here as well, this album. But so it's all little pieces of my little personality that are captured for this album. So we thought Piece by Piece would be an awesome title. So that's it. Danny from Lancaster. Can we expect a duet from you and Miranda Lambert? Please say yes. I would totally sing with Miranda. I think she'd sing with me too. We love each other, but it's just when that makes sense, I guess. So, because we're real busy, so it's hard. But I love Miranda though. I would love to do that. Brad from Newton. Are you going to be touring this summer? Yes, Brad, coming to a city near you. We are starting the tour in America this summer, and then we go overseas and hit the other territories. So, coming this summer, Brad, and I'm excited. Corey from Medina. Has there ever been a fan of yours that you've crossed paths with that inspired a song you've written on any of your albums? No. But that is, I will now look for that. That's an interesting way of being inspired. I guess it's more of like, I love like in meet and greets or like if I run across fans anywhere and they're like, oh, your song has touched me or inspired me to do this. I guess I always just receive, that's the best compliment for an artist, is for people to come up and say, man, I know you had to go through a lot to write this song, but it totally helped me overcome this in my life, or it made me feel like I wasn't alone. And that's like the best compliment. That inspires me to, I guess, keep writing songs that are relatable. But not a song specifically have I written for that purpose. But good idea, Corey. Jeremy from Singapore. Which song from Piece by Piece best describes you in a nutshell? Well, that's just not fair. Because there's a lot of people in here. I don't know. I mean, it depends on my mood. Like, sometimes I feel like Invincible would wrap me up, but sometimes I also feel like Tightrope as well. I don't know. It just depends on my mood. I'm a woman. It's like a roller coaster. So, it's a lot of different songs in there. Jesse from Roanoke. Would you ever consider doing another movie? Absolutely not. I didn't want to do the first one, Jesse. I was contractually obligated. Say it with me. Contractually obligated. I just don't like, I think I'm such a fan of movies and a fan of true artists, like actors, that I'm not good like that. I'm not good at that. I'm better at like musical theater or, on stage and live situations I love, but, or, doing what I do now. So I don't know. I think I hold it in such high regards and have such a high respect for that kind of talent that I don't want to see me up there. So nope. Tiffany from Brentwood. Are you planning to ever release a live concert DVD? I think your live performances are amazing. I definitely would release a live DVD. I think we're actually going to try and tape this tour that we're doing this summer and release it for a live DVD. Because I love, that's my favorite thing is touring. And I think that people like coming out to the show, and fans are always like, oh my God, it's so much better live. So I guess I want to give that to them since everybody keeps asking for that. So hopefully this summer. Martin from Pasadena. You've said your new album is more innovative. What is some music you're jamming to that you never thought you'd like? Well, I don't have music I never thought I'd like. I just like everything. I'm listening to a lot of Tovlo right now. I love Queen of the Clouds. That record is so awesome. I actually love Taylor Swift's new album, 1989. That's really good. That's a great pop album. I am listening to Brandy Clark. Oh, great singer-songwriter. Love her. But I listen to a lot of stuff. But I don't really have, like, guilty pleasures, really. Like, like people would say, like, Nick Jonas, that Jealous song is their guilty pleasure. That's not a guilty pleasure. I will happily tell you. I'm not guilty. I don't feel guilty about it. I just like it. So it's a great song. But I don't really, I don't have things I thought I wouldn't like. So usually if I don't like something, I just know I won't like it. Kate from Hartford, since your mom is Greek, can you speak it at all or understand it? Absolutely not. My mom can't speak Greek or understand it as well. That's just our background, and we're just a melting pot here in America. So no, I can't do that. That would be cool though. That'd be pretty hot to be able to do that. But no, I'm not. So John from Charlotte, how has your music style changed since having a baby? It really hasn't. I mean, other than I feel like I'm more passionate and I'm definitely more, I've always been open, but I just feel like I'm more vulnerable, like, and open because there's this whole little part of you, like now this little being has come out of me. So it's like, I don't know. I just felt like I've shared that with the world and like I feel more open. I don't know how to describe that really, but she just makes me super passionate and makes everything better, like really. So Godfrey from Toronto, what was your favorite part about making your new album piece by piece? My favorite part would be when I've always, I guess, taken it for granted that I've been in the studio and like we can usually just knock songs out like left and right and it's easy. But when you're pregnant and your baby's like jumping on your diaphragm, it's not as easy or fun. And also when you have to leave like every 10 minutes to like yak in a trash can, that's not cool. So it was a challenge to make this album, but at the same time it's kind of cool that I made the entire album like with her in me, so she got to hear it first, and like that's a cool story for when she's older. Like, you know, I was in my mom when she made that, or I don't know, maybe she won't think it's cool. She probably won't. I'm the one that thinks it's cool. But that's okay. Brooke from Jackson, Mississippi. Yes. Brooke from Jackson, Mississippi. Since Brandon manages Blake Shelton, do you get to hang out with him and Miranda? I do hang out with Blake every now and then, and Miranda whenever we see each other at award shows, but there's not really time in Blake's schedule or Miranda's or mine to just like chill a lot. We definitely all love what we do and we work hard. So unless it's like an award show and we're all doing a dinner or something, we don't see each other a ton, but they're not that lucky. Just kidding. William from Pikeville. Describe piece by piece in 3 words. Ooh. Empowering, intense, happy. Not the whole album. There's a couple songs that might not be happy, but for the most part, it's happy. Patricia from Portugal. What is the most cherished lesson River has taught you so far? I guess with River, I just didn't realize how peaceful having a baby would be, because everybody kind of paints this picture of anxiety. So especially for working moms, but I have like a little magical baby that's like happy all the time. And I guess just slowing down, like even my pregnancy, like I was sick the whole time, but I think that was almost my body's way of knowing that that was the only way I would slow down and like make a baby. So I don't know, I guess slowing down and like enjoying stuff and being more present in the moment and not always thinking about the next thing. Maybe she's taught me that. I don't know. We'll give her that. Emily from Massachusetts. What is your favorite song and favorite artist currently? I love Tovlo. I'm addicted to Queen of the Clouds, her record, and I love Moments. I don't think they can play that on radio, but because it's explicit, but I love it. I just think it's such a brilliant chorus, and the message is just so simple and like pure. I love it, and I love the chorus. I relate to it, so it's a bold song. Camilla from Denmark. Do you ever just sit down and read some of the tweets your fans mention you in? I do that all the time. Every day, generally. That's the only way people can really get me to tweet is if I'm responding to people, because I feel very egocentric about it. Like, I don't think people care or should care if I'm getting coffee or what my food looks like. But I try and get better at it because people say that they like me when I tweet and stuff. But I much prefer responding to people. So yeah. So Camilla, tweet me. I don't know how you say your name. It's either Nava or Nava or Nava. Shoot. From Grantsville. What's it like to have Reba around as a mother-in-law, and does she ever sing songs to River Rose? I think grandma sings songs. I mean, probably You're My Sunshine or something. But it's cool. I mean, I've always had Reba in my life as a friend, so she's been around my life for like a long time before Brandon and I got together, so It's not really weird anymore, but I guess it might be weird for. I always talk to my stepdaughter. I'm like, that's not normal. It's like a stepmom in the limelight, and then your grandma's in the limelight. That's not normal, but they take it well. Hopefully, River does. Linda from Connecticut. What inspired you to do the art and photography for your new album? Actually, Jeremy Cower, he's the one who brought the rad camera, the lens, that it was like this kaleidoscope effect. And he did also some pixel stick lighting like behind me, and we got all these really rad images. He was really the innovator on the photo shoot. I kind of let him shine and spread his wings. Like I didn't have a set idea for what I wanted, and he came to the table with some really cool ideas, and that's why we ended up with that literally, like, there was nothing done in post. Like, the cover of my album was the picture that he took with this like kaleidoscope lens, and it was just really cool to see him get super creative in that world, and just to let him fly like on his own and do his thing. Usually I have more of a solid idea, and with this one I was like, well, it's piece by piece, so you could kind of do a lot of things with that. So he had a vision, so I kind of let him go with that. And I love it. I love Jeremy. He's so great to work with. Tom from Austin. I am so looking forward to hearing your duet with John Legend. How awesome was it to record with him? Tom, he's amazing. He's the sweetest guy in the world. Plus, I already knew we blended well together because we sang together on this show duets a few years ago. Can't remember how long. But and I was so excited when I got this song from the writer through my publisher. I was like, oh my God, this song is so great. And I thought of John to sing it with me, and because he has this really raw emotional vocal, and that's what the song is. And so I was really excited that he said yes, and we got to do it together. I cannot wait for everybody to hear it. So woohoo. Marianne from this is suddenly turned into Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Marianne from Manalapan. I don't know. What is your favorite song that you sing to River as a lullaby? Honestly, this is no joke on me trying to sell my song. Like, she loves Heartbeat Song. She could really care less about the rest of the album, but like when she sings, like, or when I sing the chorus of Heartbeat Song, she will, if she's crying, she stops. If she's doing anything, she just goes. Like, I don't know what it is about that. I don't know, maybe like while she was in my stomach and I was singing it, I don't know what happened there, but like she loves the chorus to Heartbeat Song. Probably not any of my other singles that will come off this album, but she loves that one. And then I also sing, like, lullaby-wise, I sing Once Upon a Dream from Sleeping Beauty. I drink that. I sing that while I drink. I'm just kidding. I sing that to her usually before she goes to bed. But I sing a lot of songs. She's probably going to hate music. She's probably going to be like, oh, there's my mom again, trying to be cool. Mark from Boston. What is the most embarrassing thing that you have ever done on stage? I've fallen flat on my freaking face. That's pretty awesome. But I actually wasn't embarrassed about it. I did, however, like, roll my ankle and sprain it, and like I was stuck in this boot for like ever. But I wasn't really, I should have been embarrassed, but I wasn't. I just got up and did the Mary Kathleen Gallagher thing, and I just had a good time. It was really funny though, because like the mic did the whole like hit the speaker. It was like it was really, really rough. But it was funny. I've actually fallen twice on stage. I also fell over Corey's pedal board. That was awesome too. I'm really graceful. There's that. I think 2 times though in 13 years. Come on, that's pretty good odds. I mean, I'm just saying, pretty good. Like, Dorian from Bellport. Would you ever get any more tattoos? Absolutely. I don't know which ones yet, but I'll probably get more. I love them. Gilbert from Ontario. How has Piece by Piece challenged you as an artist? I guess it's, with each record, there's the songs like Heartbeat Song that, kind of tie into Stronger, the last album, to kind of remind you what I do. I've been out of the game for a little bit. And then we have more progressive songs and more, it's more of an evolution with songs like Take You High, or even, Dance With Me or Tightrope. Like some of these songs on that album, Invincible. I always say Invincible sounds like Stronger on steroids. It's so good. because Stronger is already on steroids, so it's like even that much more of a punch. But anyway, I just think it's just kind of, an evolution, like you're musically and creatively, whatever you do, you try and tie in from the thing before, but then also progress a little. So I don't know, I guess I'm always challenged by that, by always kind of making sure I evolve a bit. So there you go. Rebecca from Colwyn Bay. Do you still get nervous before you get on stage? I've never gotten nervous before I go on stage, because here's the thing, Rebecca from Colwyn Bay. Sometimes you suck and sometimes you're awesome, and you can rehearse your face off. And just sometimes that's how it is. Like sometimes you go on stage and everything is effortless, and then there are days you go on and you're tired and it's good, but it's not great. And you can't get caught up in that, because there's so many shows in your lifetime, and there's so many times you'll be on stage, and why be nervous about it if you've rehearsed enough? There's no point to waste that energy. So I don't get nervous. I maybe should, I don't know. Jillian from Gulfport. Which songs on the album were inspired by River? The song I actually wrote about River for this album didn't make the cut. I love the song, but it just didn't go with the rest cohesively. Like, it didn't go with it, like the album. But so I have that to give to her. But I have this project on the side that is more about River that I'm doing. This album, other than Heartbeat Song is more about my relationship with my husband, but it's also like we tied her in with the heartbeat for the teaser for the, so I guess she's a little bit of my heartbeat. But I don't know, not really anything specifically on this record. I have a whole side thing that's kind of River right now, coming to a video near you. I can't give it away. So wait, no, here we go. Sammy from Tampa. Who is your favorite rapper? Favorite rapper. I'm probably going to go old school with this. I'm probably going to say Tupac. Oh, because I like new rappers. I love Jay-Z. But there's something about that time in your life when you're in junior high and you're feeling rebellious and you're feeling like you want to just press that red button when no one tells you to, that I listen to Alanis Morissette and I listen to all the stuff my parents probably didn't want me to, but now it really has, I don't know, kind of cultivated the artist in me. And I guess, I guess Tupac might be one of my favorites. Oldie but a goodie. But I do if you're going to say current, I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z's pretty cool. Julia from Syracuse. Do you sing River mostly your own songs or covers? I never sing River any song of mine except a Heartbeat Song, and that's because she likes it, and it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying sometimes if she's waiting for food. But other than that, I just sing everything from Disney songs to I sing Tovlo to her. I sing probably inappropriate songs that she doesn't know yet. But I do like singing the more lullaby stuff to her, just because I think children love the simplicity of that melody. But anyway. All right. Okay, wait. That's the last one. So thanks, Romeo. Thanks so much, Saturday Night Online crew, for having me again. I had a good time. Thanks everybody else for submitting all your questions. I enjoyed it. It's so fun and easy, and I'm glad y'all dug it the first time enough to want it again. But I hope we can do it again. Good night for now.